Let's set up my work planner for December 30th through January 12th. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. So for the last few weeks, I have not been using my work planner and I have really missed it. I do keep a digital checklist, but it helps for me to have my planner so that I can jot things down throughout the day as they come up and make sure I get those ticked off. For this 2-week spread, I'm going to pull out an oldie but a goodie. This is Winter Icons by KellOfAPlan. This book released a few years ago, and I'm going to try and finish off, for sure, I'm going to finish off these decorative stickers, and we'll put down a few boxes as well. So the decoration in my catch-all, or not my catch-all, but my work planner, is very minimal because I do like to be able to write on the days. And I'm using the simplylayout by the Happy Planner. So you get a 2-week spread. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate both of these weeks for the new year. And we'll put down some dot markers and we'll put down a little bit of washi paper, washi tape. Oh my goodness. So let's get going. Okay, I think the first thing I'm going to do this time, and normally I'll put down stickers first, but then sometimes I have a hard time getting my dots around those stickers. So I'm kind of thinking I might put down my dots first. I do have a few things to be notated, but I don't have any small header boxes, so I'm going to be using a few bullet points here and there. But to get started, I want to go ahead and pull my dot markers. And what I'll do is I'll use one color for each day. I'm only going to do bullets on the 5 work days, and then I can check things off as they come up. So actually, this week, I'm only working Thursday and Friday. So these other days, I can be a little more decorative. So actually, let's hold on the bullet points, and let's put down my decorative stickers because I don't want to forget that I have certain things that I do want to notate in this planner, because even though I will be off those days, I will have some things where I'll need to check in, because I've told y'all before I work in finance and I'm going to have to check in on some month-end stuff. So I definitely need to put a little notation here. If y'all are familiar with some of my past videos, you know that my youngest recently got engaged. So we actually have a couple of venue tours on these days. So I'm off the 30th, so I can put a big box there. But here I'm going to be working, so I'll just put a bullet point there. And then I've got an appointment here. And as you can see, I don't have any small boxes. I will put a decorative box down here. Let's see, which one? I've got 3 decorative boxes, and then I've got these. And I've got just a few little clear stickers. So let's put down, actually, I think I'm going to put down one of these. I got like 1.5 florals. So let's grab this one. Or, sorry y'all, I think since I have an appointment that day, I think I'm going to put down this big one. And these have been on this page, obviously, since, 2022. So they might not want to come up too easy. But I do want to use these up. So let me see. I'm going to put down this big one here. And I think I'm going to do some lettering here. I brought in 2 brush pens. These are Pentel brush sign pens. I think I'm going to try the, since I've got gold here and here, I think I'm going to try this gray one. And I'm just going to write Happy New Year. That'll add a little decoration to that box. Let me put a box down here, or I'll put a bullet point down there, I think. I've cut these, it looks like. Do I have others that are not cut? I did pull these out because, you know, they're already kind of falling out. And the goal is to use all the decorative stickers out of here. Okay, I'm going to let this one rest a minute and move to this page just because I do want to try and keep it somewhat balanced. Okay, I've got one small floral cluster, and then I've got this half. So maybe I will put the half over here. And I'm going to put it on its side, but I want to cut off this excessive bleed line because I will be back on at work full force this week, so it's probably going to be pretty busy. And I don't use this box too much, but I do like to put some notes here occasionally, not all the time. It just depends on what's going on. I'm just going to try to put it up to this line. It's a little color on that page. Let's see, I need a box down here. So let's do a gray. And I do need a bullet point up here on the 6th. And I'm going to put it up here, because since that's a work day, I'm going to need to list some things here. All right, let's see, what else do we have for decorative boxes? Well, I won't be able to use 2023, so I'm going to set this one aside. And the only thing left on this page is this floral. So since I put a half a floral there, I kind of want to bring this other floral over here somewhere. So I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. I forgot back on these older stickers, the bleed lines are a little bit bigger. That's going to finish off that page. I'm trying to think if I want to put it just on this one page. I think I do, but I want to avoid having to punch those holes. So I won't have it go over the middle. I know that some people don't like to be very decorative in their work planner because they don't want people to see it. But fortunately for me, I work in a fairly small office, and I'm on the 2nd floor, and I'm like one of 3 people that work on the 2nd floor. So it doesn't bother me to have a decorative spread. Okay, I think I am finished with these boxes. So I'm going to set this aside. I do want to use some of these decorative ones. Oh, I forgot I was going to try to put down one of these full box stickers. I guess I will hold on those. I kind of do want to bring in this champagne though. I know I kind of missed the boat with putting it over here. Actually, maybe I could put it here. That might look a little funny, just kind of sitting there. And it'll overlap a little bit here, but I think I'm okay with that. Of course, then this page will be sticker heavy. So then I need to bring these decorative boxes over here. So that'll just have to be the plan, because I do want to put this one for New Year's. That is a very big bottle. Let's trim it down just a little. And I'm going to trim the sides too. Just want to get some of that off so it'll be easier to write. And I might need to put some white out here. Let me grab my white out. All right, where is this going to go exactly? I think I'm going to put it more to the side here so that I don't have to really white out too much. And it doesn't really get in the way of that box. And I'm going to trim this one down too. And we'll just put him over here. Maybe. How about we put this one on this side? That looks kind of silly sitting there, but it's all right. Okay, and we have an empty sheet here. All right, now on this side, I want to put some of these decorative stickers. So since I have the balloons here, I kind of also want to put them on the other page. Fridays, I generally get off early, so I think it's safe to put this one here. And I do also like this clock, but I don't know where to put it. I have to save that one. So let's go ahead and put down, I brought in this washi tape. This was from a holiday collection that I've been using here recently quite a bit. I got it from Hobby Lobby years ago. They had a seasonal pack, and I went ahead and picked that up. So I'm going to run this across the whole top. Oops. It's pretty wide. It's going to take up the whole top margin, and that's okay with me because I only use this like once a year, and I'm not even sure I used it last year. And then I'm just going to tear it next to the words. And I need to cut this. Cut my page, of course. Happy New Year. Some things never change. I normally use that little Fiskars cutter for that, but I have that put away at the moment. All right, I think that's all the decorative I'm going to do. Now I want to start putting down some bullet points. So let me see. My first day back at work is going to be the 2nd of my first official day back to work will be the 2nd. I'm actually probably going to have to work a few hours on the 31st, at least to check in and see what's going on. I think I'm going to put down this silver dot marker. So I have been buying dot markers. I haven't bought any in a while, but it looks like I got some of these I got from Amazon. The Artist Loft are from Michael's, and the Shuttle Art are from Amazon. So I had been going to Michael's looking for dot markers, and I found one set. I was so excited, decided I loved them, and then every time I would go back to look for more, they didn't have any more. So that silver, the reason I put that one on the 31st is because I won't be able to check things off because it has a metallic finish, and sometimes the pens don't really show up on top of that, but I do want to get it on both pages. So over here, I'll put it on Friday. And these are very soft. Okay, and we also have a gold metallic. So I need to put this one on a day where I might not have too awfully much going on. I'll put it here. It's gonna, oh, look how wet that is. These are very juicy, these metallic ones. I'll have to check my page to see if there's going to be any bleed through on that. Not too bad. At least not on this page. Might be a different story over here. Okay, on the 7th, I probably will have quite a few things, but I'm going to put it there anyway. And then these other colors, I just tried to bring in some coordinating ones, not anything too bright. Let's put this one down here. Oh, I don't need any here. I just need one more over here. I'm thinking I'm going to do this orangish one there. Okay, so let me put this one back. I'm finished with it. Let's put this one here. I need to be careful because this is still kind of wet and I don't want to smear it. So let me move this over so I don't get my hand in there. All right, so that's all the dots for that page. Now over here, let's see, already did that one. Or did I? I'm losing it, y'all. Let's go here. Oops, I got a little over the line there. But it's okay. I'm the only one looking at it. Oh, man, and now I'm going to have yellow next to gold. Oh, well. So anyway, what I was saying about these markers is I would really like to collect a lot more colors, but since I haven't been doing my work planner the last few weeks, I kind of forgot about it, so it has not been on my radar. All right, guys, I think that is going to be my work spread. Let's put this back on the planner discs and see what we've got. I forgot I've got these pink, blue, and white discs on here, so this may not look too great with these colors, but I love them, and they're going to be great for winter. Okay, guys, there's my work spread for the 30th through the 12th. I hope everyone has a wonderful New Year's celebration and has a restful day on the 1st before we have to jump back in full force with our daily lives, back to the grind, etc. But I hope y'all enjoyed this plan with me today. If you did, please let me know by clicking on the like button and leave me a comment down below. I do appreciate y'all being here. It means a lot to me. If you'd like to see more of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and be sure to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Y'all have a great day. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.